Oh my god, guys. She's here. And holy crap, I didn't hit record on my first narration. So I gotta do it again. So, I want to go to bed. I shouldn't even be doing this video right now, but I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'll do it real quick. And I usually don't even do like my first like runs of Chaos. Well, I don't record them because usually I just try to kind of steamroll it. But I kind of wanted to showcase this team, I guess, because I think Freya gets a lot of hate. Apparently, to the TCC guys. I don't think she's like OP, but she's solid. You know, she's a solid unit. And this Chaos, I really don't even know much about it. You know, I know the ghosts. You hit them at a certain point, they start smirking, they want to HP attack you, blah blah blah. But the second guys, I have no idea what they do. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to give you any tips for this fight because, like I said, this is my first playthrough and I really kind of didn't know. I kind of winged it. And that's usually something I don't do. Usually I read everything that the enemies can do. But I had a feeling I was going to be able to steamroll this, so that's what I did. And I get to show off my Freya too and see how well this team actually works, and it worked really well. I thought it did really well. Now Freya probably could have been replaced with somebody else because I really didn't take any HP damage. But she still does solid damage on her own. She has battery for days. And that's the thing that people probably sleep on about her. I mean, yeah, she has a last stand buff, right, for your team. But that's not the only reason why you would bring her. Like, she is... Yeah, she has that. But she has, like, battery in almost every single one of her moves. Brave attack, HP attack, S1, EX, if it's 3 out of 3, of course. So, almost everything that she does, she's gonna battery everybody else. That's pretty freaking awesome. The only thing I will say about her is like her EX is a little lackluster, seeing how it's 6 hits and not 6 AoE hits. I think if they did change it to AoE though, her EX hits actually pretty hard, honestly. The only thing that doesn't hit that hard is probably her S2, her Dragon Breath. It hits decently, you know, if you have the right auras for her and whatnot. And I wish it had like a little bit more overflow and a little bit more potency. But for the most part, it's still pretty solid, you know. It just feels like it's still from the Cosmos era. That's the only thing I can really say. Arciela though, wow, this. I mean, I know this is her event, and she's Synergy here. But damn, this little lady is putting in work, man. Like, holy moly, she is something else. She is good, like really good. And I hope anybody that did pull on this banner got her within a decent amount, you know. Yeah, so we're pretty much done with this wave. Nothing much to really explain. Just like I said, this is like my first playthrough. I'm not reading anything about it, and not knowing much other than what the TCC guy said. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like not let them try to do anything. But I could have took Arnea, but I didn't take her. I took her as a friend unit, but that's about it. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I really know. Let's see. I know they have some way to like dispel you, and I think it's something with their all attack. And they have some kind of red glow that I noticed later on too. I don't know what it does. Like I said, I kind of winged it, but I wanted to show off this team because this is the team I wanted to take to it. So That's what you see. But yeah, I should be in bed. But I figured I could do this video and narration real quick. That way, show it to some of the other people. I know my buddy OG wanted to see this this fight. Well, see me do it, I guess. It's honestly not too bad, especially if you have Arciela, of course. I don't know how. That's one thing that they talk about on the podcast today. How are we gonna do this without Arciela? Because the only other person with HP silence is Kefka, and I can't even use Kefka because I don't even have him built. So here, this all attack, I have no idea what it is, but I have a bad feeling. I should have just EX'd and then used skill 2, but I was just like half asleep, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll just do it now. No big deal. I honestly should have like done this the next day, but it's not that big of a deal. So look how much brave that she just got. She just jumped, right? Her brave attack, she got 34k brave and gave about 10k to everybody else. That's pretty solid. And seeing how with Freya you have to use, I think it's like 1 skill after using her EX, of course, 1 skill and 2 HP or brave attacks, she'll have her EX up, which is pretty nice. But this EX is amazing, man. The brave return is so good. So good. I mean, obviously it's probably going to be a lot lower out of synergy. It's probably going to be like half of that. That's my guess. On the return, I mean. She'll probably get like 20k or something like that. But I figured this team would be really, really good because, you know, they're aura-based and Vayne's not going to have to worry about, you know, buffs or anything. Plus, he brings his own kind of auras as well. So everybody's, like, providing each other with auras, basically. And there is other teams I'm going to try out with Arciela and whatnot. And of course Freya, but I've been already experimenting with Freya with a lot of different teams, a lot of different chaoses, and she does really good. She's actually fine. Now, does she, like, excel at anything? Not particularly. Like, she does okay damage. You know, she has some damage, she has some healing, she has some utility. She gives party-wide overflow, you know, and some auras and whatnot. But the EX. The EX and the S2 need something else. The S1 is fine, just because it batteries everybody. But I can already envision what her, like, LD or maybe even a rework in the future might be. But for now, she's solid, but it's a definite character you don't really need. But I've always liked the character because I'm a kind of a Final Fantasy IX fan, so you know, I like the character from there. So, but I like the way she played in here, especially in the 35 CP era. Yeah, I popped the C65 there so I can have a little bit of extra overflow on everybody. So see, that red glow, I have no idea what it is. So I couldn't tell you. And I'm sorry, guys. But don't worry, I'm going to be doing more videos because I'm going to be doing this chaos with so many different teams, testing out so many things and figuring out anything I could possibly figure out. And I will definitely make a video about it. With whether it's from a TCC challenge or maybe just maybe a post on Reddit or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it'll most likely be a video. In fact, speaking of the TCC challenge, I don't even know how they're going to do it for this, seeing how Kefka Yeah, I know I've already said that, but I just don't know how they're gonna do it. Yeah, this EX, I wish it was, if it was AoE, that EX would hit twice as hard. Now, why is it that she can't do that, you know? Why couldn't they make it so it was AoE, you know? That was my only question. She would do, like, double that, right? Because the potency on the EX is actually pretty good, you know? It hits decently hard, especially the second part. The first part, depending on how your arts are and where you have her EX at, it's gonna vary. But the second part always hits pretty well. But yeah, I sped this up a little bit so it's not too long, by the way. I didn't speed it up like 1.5 times this time. Just because actually the video wasn't even that long. So this is pretty much the end of the fight, because they're just about to get wrecked right now, because Arciela is just dumb. His character is just still really, really dumb. I try not to use her very much. Maybe as a friend unit, that's about it. But me using my own, I try not to ever use her. Maybe like clearing trash wave with like an all AoE team for hard mode. When I use like Ferris and Squall and her. But that's it. In fact, she might get booted out, and I might throw Freya in there. That way I don't have to deal with all her animations. In fact, that's actually a good idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take her out and put Freya there. So that was the only mistake I guess I kind of made too. I didn't realize that Vayne already had 3 stacks when I went into summon, but it's not that big of a deal. I already knew this fight was pretty much over, so I was just like, whatever. Plus I was half asleep, so thinking, yeah, not all there, especially right now. Especially because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot she has the 65 that, you know, gives everybody attack too. Here I probably should have stayed in the more aggressive stance, but it's okay. Not that big of a deal. And just trying to get as many extra turns as possible. I push B back and push A. Her friend will come in. Oh, yeah, see? I told you, you're tired. Okay. So anyway, this is the end of the video, guys. Like I said, I'll try to post another video and try to give some like tips, because I really don't have any for this, because these guys didn't do anything. They got wrecked. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.